And not too many in here today. Looks like only 8 Solstice, only 8 cars in my class, so. Let's see how far we can get. Coming off of running the digital Daytona 24 last weekend with the guys, I'm pretty familiar with the track,
go,
so I think I should be able to get up there. And we are off. Now, kind of...
Car left.
I don't want to get too aggressive off the start.
Still there. Hold your line. He's still there.
This dude
Clear
kind of
left.
blocking me a little bit. You don't
Left
really
side.
know the...
Clear left.
Let's go ahead and take him on the
Car
inside.
right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear right.
And he did not
Car
hold
left.
on to that corner, so thanks a lot
Hold
for
your
that.
line.
But just a
Still there.
0x.
Clear all round.
The Pontiac Solstice was too much power for that guy, apparently. The key to this car too is just staying in the draft. Even if you are a slower driver, you lose a lot of time on the infield, you'll gain it right back on the bankings at Daytona. It's just so much high-speed action.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Yellow flag. We'll see if somebody's on. Oh, yep. Miata there just mowing some grass. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Once you get on the banking with these cars, it's just draft city, which is both a blessing and a curse. If you're the faster driver, it lets slower guys really keep up with you, but if you're like me and you're a little bit slower than the other people, it really just helps you keep up with everyone. Do the bus stop here. Let's see how we get on. Caught a little better exit speed than this guy in front of me. We might be able to pass him before the start of the next lap. Let's see how it goes. Catching that draft. Let's see if we can squeak by him here.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. P4.
Right. He backed off, got a little scared. Oh, rightfully so. I overcooked that like an amateur.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Not my proudest start there. But we got a lot more laps to turn. Let's see if I can catch up to these top 3 guys. They got a little... The hell is that? Oh, that's the Miata that went off track, already caught him.
Car right. Right side's
Hurry up
clear.
and pass me, dude. It's one thing that frustrates me is when people are in faster class cars and they hold you up. See if we can't get a little tow from him though. One of the big tricks on Daytona too is even if you can't make it
You're pulling away from the guy behind.
into the
gap's
lead,
now
if
1.2.
you are in a close second on the final white
He's
flag
leading the
lap,
race.
if you get a good shot out of the bus stop, you can just draft your way to victory on the final lap. We'll take a little... Thought I was going to get an off track there, but... Looks like we are pulling away from the guy behind us pretty significant, and we are slowly but surely catching the top 3 guys.
"20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left."
See if we can get a better turn 1 going here.
On your right. He's still there.
This is gonna get sketchy.
Still there. He's still there.
Let's see if we can outbrake him and take him wide.
Still there. Clear right.
Got him. So we got 2 more to tangle with here. I'm actually working my way up a lot faster than I thought I would. Didn't take a look at the strength of field on here. See if I can pull through here using this guy.
P3. Okay, Justin. The next car is Adams. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Cutting distance in this Solstice helps so much with a car that just makes absolutely nothing for power. Having to drive that extra 20 feet really does make a difference.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
This guy's got a pretty
left.
cool livery though.
Still there.
I
Still
really
there.
hope C just lets... Oh, this is going to get sketchy.
Hold your line.
I'm going to go ahead and give it.
He's still there.
Woo!
Still there. Clear left. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Was not the place I wanted to make a pass. I was really hoping that he was going to see me coming up on the outside and kind of scrub some speed to let me get the jump into the bus stop, but... what can I say? We're in first place, boys. And we're only 3 laps in, so. Like I said though, it does appear I'm a little bit faster than some of these guys, but with the draft, it's really tough to put any distance on anyone. They'll just reel you in.
Well done, Justin. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're now in the lead.
We're already coming up on lap traffic. This Solstice here in front of us is actually in 8th place, so let's hope he doesn't slow us down too much and I can just get around him. Now the courteous thing to do being lap traffic would be just to kind of pull over. I'm going to try and take the inside line here.
Car left. Clear left.
That actually really worked. So turned out the guys behind me didn't know he was going to drop to the outside like that. We go grab the tight line here. To be honest, I still haven't figured that out. Maybe a wider line would help, just because this is really a momentum car. Once you lose your speed, I don't know how much horsepower this has, probably 6, 7, it feels like, but yeah, it's really tough to get speed back once you lose it. And also what's looking good is I have about a 1 second lead, so if I can break the draft on these guys, that might be all she wrote. I gained a little time through the bus stop there. But we're only on lap 4, and that's the, I guess the only downside is this could become a much more boring video. I wanted to start at the back so that there could be some bobbing and weaving. You could see me making some passes, and that kind of all has already happened. So hopefully these guys catch back up to me.
Adams
And
behind is now 1.0.
there's some more action, but the other side of the SimLab series is you're racing on track with a bunch of other faster cars, and Daytona laps are a bit longer, well over 2 minutes
Okay,
in
Justin,
this car.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
When the pack of Mustangs start catching you, definitely adds a bit more of an element to it.
There's a faster car approaching.
Somebody's coming up on me. Looks like a Miata. Those are the wild cards you deal with too when it's a faster class car, but it's the 10th place. So you can never quite tell if they are desperate or just reckless. Went a little bit wide through the stump there. And yeah, looking at the relatives, I am 1.8 up on second place, so yeah, he's probably going to be a little bit out of my draft. I don't know if he's going to catch me. So let's go ahead and take an early celebratory sip of whiskey. It's so tough to do in VR. Get lined up for turn one here. Hard on the brakes, down to third. Get her rotating a little bit. Carry the speed out. Or what little speed there is.
Okay, Justin, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
But yeah, if you need a nice relaxing series to run, like I said, this one is perfect. Like just getting onto the banking, driving with one hand, just really taking the sights. I have to, my computer is honestly a little bit subpar to be running simulations in VR, so I have to turn off all the cool stuff. Normally you can see the Daytona airport, planes landing, but I have to turn off crowds and all the fun stuff, but it's a nice little sunset here. And it looks like second place has got me down to 1.4 seconds now, so we might have a battle on our hands in the next few laps. .1. Honestly, I don't know how he's going that
behind
fast.
is now 1.1.
What the? Yeah, I might be in trouble. Yeah, I'm gaining speed on him, or gaining time on him rather.
You've got 10 minutes left.
To
10
the
minutes to go.
infield where
This is
handling
brilliant. Keep
and
it up.
cornering is a factor.
The faster class cars are catching.
Let's try a wide line here. So the theory there is just carry more speed. You lose time initially getting onto the banking, but I should be hitting a higher top speed here. And
Car right. Right side's clear.
yeah, those are the
On your right. Clear right.
the fastest class in this series, the Mustang GTs, and they just tear past like you're standing still. Got a little too much wheel in the grass, got off track there.
Keep it tidy, please, Justin.
But that's only 3 of 17 incident points, but I really should keep a closer eye on that. I want to try and get my safety rating up a little bit higher. Yeah, this guy behind me, Nathan Adams, he is definitely pretty skilled at getting out of the bus stop with speed. It seems each of these laps he is gaining on me through this section, through the front straight.
You've got half your fuel left.
But now looking at my relative, it looks like second and third place are extremely close. So usually what that results in is a little bit of battling. And when you're battling, you are not running your optimal line. So they're probably going to be losing a little bit of time on me. Yeah. But I guess, I don't know, we don't have any other cars to battle. What do you guys want to talk about? Did anybody else watch the Daytona 24? What's your favorite class of cars? Mine is definitely GTD, just because I race GT3 primarily here on iRacing, and that's the same spec cars, but it's interesting to see what they have in real life, because to be honest, I watch very little motorsport. Like, I've gotten into it recently, really just because of iRacing. But
the gap to
I don't know a ton about it.
2.9 seconds.
I didn't realize they had 5 different classes running. That was pretty amazing. The DPI class, the ending, really came down to it. It was pretty awesome to watch. Also was entertaining to me that I think it was in the GTLM class that someone got spun out before the green, before the race even started. And I was just like, oh, that is some classic iRacing crap right there. Glad to see that it doesn't just happen to me on here. All right, let's see how this Mustang gets through turn 1 here.
You've just done a 220.7.
I've got to turn off all the crowds and fans, so they should be safe from the Mustang.
Blue flag.
We got another one coming up on me here.
Right side. Clear right.
kind of funny, just the Mustangs are obviously, they have to be double the
Yellow
horsepower.
flag.
Oh
5
my
minutes
God.
to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Did anybody see that in the rear view? I don't know if he was purposely cutting across to try and take me out and torpedo me, or if he spun out and just came all the way across. Wow. There was definitely a Solstice that shot through in my rear view mirror there. That would have sucked. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, that is one thing about Daytona. If you lose it coming through the first 1-2 turn segment there, you can shoot across another part of the track. And, this is gonna get, hopefully he stays backed off here.
Car right.
Doesn't die.
Right
nope.
side's clear.
Like I said, that's kind of what's crazy. Like that, I had to let off a lot there to make sure that we got through the bus stop safely, and that is the 10th place Miata. So, I mean, he's not even fighting for position. I would have liked him coming up on a class-leading car to give me a little bit of space to get to the bus stop, but honestly, guys, sometimes that's what iRacing is all about, just anticipating the worst. If I would have stayed flat out, we definitely would have got into each other's doors and could have ruined my race. So I'll gladly sacrifice a half second for a little bit of safety there.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Tight on those tires. I still can't tell if I should be going down to second there, but this car is just such a dog. Like, keeping it in third there just has absolutely no grunt to try and pull yourself out of the corner.
The gap to Adams behind is increasing. It's now 4.4 seconds.
Now we got, what, 4.5 seconds on second place. Let's grab another pre-celebration. That's good. This race is brought to you by Russell's Reserve 10-year bourbon. Would highly recommend it.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
All right, so we got 2 minutes left in the race. Apart from any other kind of glaring catastrophes, this should be a pretty easy. We're 5 seconds up on second. That's the thing about these Solstice series too, is it is just a total crapshoot on who you're going to be competing against. I'm not the fastest guy in the world. I'd probably say I'm about your average or so sim racer. My I rating's like a 2.5 right now, and it's kind of padded from these Solstice races. Like when I race VRS series, I'm more of a high 1000 racer competitively, but in this Solstice series, I see everything from 3-digit, like 700 I rating guys, and I've seen all the way up to like 5,000 in the same split. So it really creates a wide range because it's so unpopular. It's just, there's not a ton of people who do it, but like I said, this is, for some reason, my guilty pleasure. They're just so easy to drive. They don't get out of hand on you. And usually, this race isn't a good example, but I was hoping we were gonna get some bumper-to-bumper racing. Like, you can comfortably stay within 2 feet of someone's bumper, because you can just draft right back up on people, but I apologize that there isn't any more entertaining door-to-door racing going on in this right now. But looks like there's a pretty good battle going on for second and third place. Those guys are within 0.2 of a second, 1/10 of a second. I almost want to slow down and see what's going on back there, but I don't want to give up that coveted win statistic. That is the one thing about Daytona. If someone can get close to you right here, this is where it happens. You get a lot of speed coming right out of this bus stop, and if someone's in front of you, you can just draft all the way through the finish line and usually pass them, and there's nothing they can do about it. Unless they want to block you or do some other nefarious tactic, there's nothing that they can legally do to stop you from draft passing. So I haven't seen the white flag yet. Oh, yeah, white flag just came out. It's hard to tell in this series if that's signaling. Okay.
Come on, Justin. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. That lap time was 2:20.8.
So we got one more lap. It's pretty much just a parade lap here. I don't see any other class car that's even going to catch me, so unless I wreck myself, this is going to go in the logbooks as a W. I was really kind of hoping there was going to be some last lap action here, like the, I don't know if any of you guys saw the Global MX-5, the Miata race at Daytona, but that was wild. They were 4 deep, just pushing through the finish line. Like once you get that many drivers in a car spec'd the same, similar skill levels, it makes for some great racing to watch. So that was effectively the last skill corner. Let's start celebrating
That's
early.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Got onto the banking or the apron there a little bit. Looks like 4.3 gallons of fuel was a pretty good calculation. Only 2 laps left to go with it. Yeah, see, so behind me, 1, 2, and 3 Miatas. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stop at the finish line here. Let's see how close these guys are.
Great win. You deserve that today.
Whoa, look at that. 3 of them just right up like that. That was what I was hoping for, just a race that close. But that was probably a little bit dangerous of me to stop. What I thought being that high on the banking, I wouldn't be obstructing anyone, but yeah, so that was it, guys. We went from not setting a qualifying time, starting second to last, and we took the W, so I'm not too disappointed with that. Can't ask for more. Like I said, if you guys are looking for a fun, chill series to race, hate on me all you want, but I'm gonna keep racing the Pontiac Solstice, and we will see you guys next time.